right, everybody, what's good? We got LeBron James who saying he is not going to join Golden State if Anthony Davis don't come. Um, yeah, that's right. If Anthony Davis don't get traded, LeBron James is not trying to go to Golden State. He also mad because he didn't get the Kobe treatment on the way out. And then we got your boy Jalen Duran. He think he about to play the Pistons. I don't know about that. And then Mike's worst nightmare, Malik Beasley, messing around with sports bets. Look at your face.
Damn, that's messed up, dog.
Yeah,
That's
man. I think he went to court or something. Um, yeah, but it's a lot more trades to happen. But the dumbest trade, what we about to get into right now, just happened yesterday. Um, I have no goddamn clue what this guy was thinking. Hold on. I have no clue what this guy was thinking. Because he didn't went on ahead and traded Jaylen Brown for Paul George. Think about that. Brad Stevens basically traded Jaylen Brown for a box of Kleenex. I mean, what's your take on that, man?
oh, people comparing this to the Luka Doncic trade, bro. That's how bad this is.
I think this is worse.
Yeah, because to get Paul George and some picks, yeah, because at least they was getting AD, but AD, you know how everybody, they call them street clothes. It's I mean, AD is not 36 years old, but
Mhm.
I can see what Nico was thinking when he did it. You getting a big man that play defense. We all know Luka don't play defense. I kind of was trying to see where he was coming from, but the trade, Jaylen Brown for Paul George at 36 years old, who just last year missed 25 games for PED. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, so now, can you really count on this guy to do anything? Because he really don't. He don't get to the rim like that no more. He set up for jumpers all the time. The dude just he not the same player. And after a certain point in your career, man, I don't know. It's just now Tatum is really gonna be out. Now basically what you're saying is Tatum and Derek White got to run the show, and we know Derek White fell off big time. So Brad Stevens is trying to, I guess he figured, since you already know I've been trying to trade you for the past few years, I might just get you up out of here. But some of these reports is coming out saying they can't stand this guy. Like, they hate how he act, the way he carries himself. They say he think he the smartest guy in the room.
You talking about Jaylen Brown? They
Yeah,
can't stand it. Yeah, yeah.
they
All
just they just wanted him gone, like by any means necessary. So it's sad because this don't feel like it was a business decision all the way. This sounds more personal.
right. Yep. They say he didn't deactivate his social media account because he already knew the backlash he was about to get. Um, yeah, man, it's one of those crazy trades, man. Like you said, the Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, but I actually think it was worse because now you paying Paul George all this money, and you don't even know if he's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Um, Now, let's look at the Philadelphia 76ers side. Perkins already went off the deep end and talked about some of the 76ers go make it to the finals. Um,
This dude say something. God, this. Oh man, I don't even understand why man, whatever. Let me be quiet.
yeah, he talking about the 76ers are going to make it to the finals. Um, Obviously, he's saying how stupid the trade is. But some of the key things, I think it came down to an analytic thing because they saying like the plus minus Jalen Brown, he had the worst minus. I think either they said for the whole Boston team or the NBA. But they also brought up that that's due to he take the most twos. So you know how Boston is like a traditionally 3-point shooting team. I'm guessing that's one of the things they probably didn't like that he didn't take that many threes, and they're just probably trying to stick to that same style of play. Um, which I don't know why you assigned Mitchell Robinson for that, but yeah. Uh,
But you do need a big man, though, a serviceable big man.
you do.
Even though Mitchell Robinson can't score, he can get. He the best, one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
True. Yeah. I just can't. I feel like the 76ers did kind of get a steal. I mean, if Joel Embiid wasn't injured as much as he would, then you could probably say that they was going to do something. Uh, I do think Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey gonna be dangerous, but I think the killer is Joel Embiid. He never available, so you don't know where they're gonna go.
But who won this trade? Philadelphia.
Yeah,
That's just
come on.
That's easy. So if you talk about him teaming up with Tyrese Maxey, who we know is cold blooded, one of the best, coldest young dudes in the game. He can shoot it. He can handle the ball. He makes free throws. Like, the dude's quick as hell. You got young dog BJ Eshcom over there. I mean, them three alone right there in the East, that's a problem. They're gonna be a problem. So whether Embiid is healthy or not, that's a lot of offense and creativity you got to match. You know, the NBA now don't really play defense no more. So
no, you're
now I'm not gonna say no goofy stuff like Perkins talking about something going straight to the finals, but they are going. You gonna have to confident, man. And Jaylen Brown is gonna have a big chip on his shoulder. Like, you talking about somebody just won Finals MVP a couple years ago. He was talking about it, you know, as a league MVP candidate. This man is still in his prime. It's
best stats year for him.
Yeah. So,
hey,
and just to go ahead.
If you're just not joining the chat, hey, go ahead, hit that subscribe button if y'all want more of our content. Then I put a question in the chat. If you look at it, you can go ahead and answer that. The question is, who gonna do better next year? Is it gonna be this new equipped Lakers team or whatever team LeBron joined? We'll get into that in a few. But I want you to look at something right fast, because this is gonna affect people like you who bet. So so the 76ers actually, oh shoot, hold on, wrong thing. But the 76ers actually moved up in the they actually moved up in the standings. I thought I had it queued up here. In for the Vegas rankings, they was at 12, but now they got them at 7 coming out the East. I mean, you think that's accurate?
The 76ers?
Yeah.
7?
So with this trade, they got them 7th. But I'm pretty sure they had them 12th before this trade.
Dang, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, they did lose Kelly Oubre. They lost Quentin Grimes. But they picked up Anthony Simons today as well. Yeah. And now they're talking about possibly LeBron James going over there. My only question
LeBron James ain't going to no damn 76ers.
That's what's being they throwing it out there, bro. So my only concern is, since we have no idea what you're getting from Embiid, that interior defense, that still matters. Basketball is, you know, you still gotta have bigs, pause. You still gotta have people that play defense and have interior, some sort of interior defense. So if that's lacking, I don't know, because look at how bad the Lakers look. They had three guys in LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Luka that can score, but they had no interior defense, no rebounding, no perimeter defense. So now,
but they did still get they had a third or fourth seed. They did still get the fourth seed. So maybe that's why they got them at 7.
Yeah, I mean it because they can be able to score, they can give you problems on offense, but defensively, how is that gonna look? So but I still feel like 7. I can see maybe like maybe like I get them like 4 to 6 still.
4 or 6. What was they this year? You remember?
The Sixers came in as the 7th seed.
Now, if Joel Embiid can stay healthy, do you think that they got a better chance?
Personally, man, he don't play defense, man. He's tall and big, but his body is shot, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more offensively for them, but he don't play no defense, bro. He don't play no defense.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Well, hey, Jaylen Brown, man, got traded to the 76ers. Yeah, like my man Pav say, 76ers got an MVP caliber player for nothing, for a box of rocks.
Man, they said like a bag of chips, like a little sleeve of cookies, a little Oreo cookie, like literally, bro, like that. Yeah, that might be worse than Luka, bro. That might be worse than Luka.
Yeah, man. All right, so moving on, man. Let's move on to your boy LeBron. The talk of the town. Everybody been talking about whether his 8 years with the Lakers was a success or not. This, that, and the other. But yeah, it's basically been some reports talking about basically he was kind of pissed off that. Well, first let's talk about this Anthony Davis thing. So basically, it's been reports about the way Golden State was constructing the deal, right? Is LeBron want them to go out and get AD. So, and I know everybody heard the reports about how the Wizards saying they're not giving up AD. Like they don't know what they're talking about. They're not accepting no calls. So now LeBron is like he chilling, like because he was going over there on the strength that he thought AD was going over there. Now I told people a long time ago this is what LeBron do. Because he did the same. I remember he did the same thing when he went back to Cleveland. He would not sign with the Cavaliers until they got Kevin Love. I remember that. So basically now he kind of holding them hostage. Draymond Green already opted out of his contract. And basically if they don't get AD, he's not going to sign with them, which I don't see. If they were just saying they're not going to trade AD, then I don't see them trading them, at least not until the trade deadline or something. And Miami a different story because not Miami, but Golden State already told Jimmy Butler they're not trading him. So what you think going on with that whole situation? Because honestly, I think he's going back to Cleveland.
I mean, shit. Since AD means so much to him, take his ass to Washington. Yeah. Goofy ass. Take your ass to watch. So you the same one that got his ass traded in the middle of the night, man. Now you want to be his best friend and shit. Like this stupid. This is just stupid, man. I at this point, dog. Honestly, man, this guy is like in love with the attention. This dude is like, I think he get a hard on off it. Like just being the talk of the town. It's actually disgusting, man. Because my thing is like, first of all, free agency is already in motion. It shouldn't take you that long to figure out what you want to do, where you want to go. You told Rich Paul to figure out, just let everybody know you available, see what offers they can give. But now you just stuck on AD, bro. Again, are you trying to win, bro? Are you trying to really win, or you just want to play with your friends? Like what is you doing, man? I again, dog. This feels like the dude is literally holding the NBA hostage. Like you just refuse to walk away graciously. You just refuse to. It's so disgusting, man. And you know what? I congratulate the Lakers for having enough sense to send out that little message to him, because you're not about to get the Kobe Bryant treatment. Hell no. I love how they worded that message to him. You are one of the greatest athletes in NBA. That was perfect. One of the greatest athletes. You've been around a long time. You kept yourself in shape, but you are not the GOAT. You are not. They didn't even say one of the best players. They said one of the best athletes. You brought us the little bubble chip. Thank you for your services, and we wish you the best on and off the court. That was perfect. This guy seems to really think he still moved the needle. It's just I don't.
Hey, you right. I mean, hey, look, like I said before, if you're just not getting to the chat, hit that subscribe button. Um, hey, we already got a few votes on our question. Will the Lakers make the playoffs next year? 83% said yes, 17% said no. A little later in the show, we're gonna show y'all what potentially could be the Lakers starting lineup. We gonna get y'all opinions on it. If y'all got anything y'all want to chime on in the chat, go on ahead. But yeah, so next up, man. All right. So LeBron James, all right. It's another report going around saying that he's upset that they didn't offer him the Kobe treatment. So you remember how Kobe's last 2 years he signed for 2 years, I think 48 million. So basically, like it's something going around basically saying LeBron asked the Lakers for 2 years, 96 million in a farewell tour. Now this is just a meme. I don't know if it actually went down like that, but like he just upset that like he don't understand how they gave Kobe that treatment. And everybody know Kobe's like his last 2 to 3 years, he was just riddled with injuries. But I just think, man, you're not Kobe. At the end of the day, you just gotta realize you're not Kobe. Kobe brought them 5 championships. He stuck with them throughout, and honestly, he played right into their hands because him and Rich Paul trying to spin it like LeBron basically said he not coming back. We all know once the Lakers got Luka, they was like, okay, this is our way out. We all know that the Lakers didn't want you, and like Skip Bayless been saying, not Skip, who been saying? It was somebody saying that basically. Cowherd. He been saying that the Lakers basically let LeBron put it out that he said that he wasn't coming back. That's what I believe. I don't believe for a second that the Lakers thought about signing him, because if they was gonna think about signing him, they would have gave him the extension. Remember, Mike, he
Yep.
was supposed to get an extension.
Yep.
So they would have been gave him that extension. They wouldn't have waited to now to renegotiate a contract. Yeah, so you're not gonna get the Kobe treatment. I don't even think you'll get a statue. You won one championship in 8 years. A lot of people are saying it was like his time there was like a major success. I'm gonna say this: if he basically had if the Lakers didn't have 16 championships and he got them their first championship, then I could say, all right, that's a huge success, like he did with Cleveland. Like you can't deny that's a success that he got Cleveland their first championship. Or if he had won them a championship last year or this year, but I can't say it's success with teams like the Lakers or Boston's teams that's got over 15 championships. Well, I don't know. What's your call on this one?
I watched. I forgot who this gentleman is, man. One of his podcasts yesterday, but he brought up something I never heard or thought about. He said LeBron James is a glorified journeyman. Basically, he's not a real franchise cornerstone. You know, he's not really somebody that you should be trying to build around for real. We have seen throughout his career, man, how many times he has not shown up, looked horrible, looked lost, looked confused. Why he has hit some game winners, yes. Overall, LeBron needs a ton of help, and he needs a lot of things to go his way. And to me, at this point, man, I understand his first stint with Cleveland. They didn't get, I can't lie, he didn't have much help. But now, you know, the jumping around, bro, is, you know, it's you just play with so much talent that anybody else has had. And you're still trailing in championships to some of the greats that we grew up watching. You're still not there. So now you told the Lakers, I want out. I'm going to play elsewhere. Now you get to pick and choose again where you're going to go. I'm here in Miami. I'm here in Cleveland. I'm here in Denver. Again, at this point, I know what type of player you are at this point. So you get to once again take it, pick your choice. I hope you pick the right one. Because now it's not about money no more. This is about basketball. This is about basketball. If you really are serious about winning one or two before you walk out the door, you cannot go to Golden State. Forget AD. That should be not even in your brain. That ain't gonna work. I really want to see what he's gonna do, because that's gonna let me know. Because, you know, when you went to Miami the first time, bro, when you did the decision, I understood. I get it. I got it. I'm gonna go team up with another cold guard. It was in a top 5 power forward at that time in Chris Bosh, because Chris Bosh went to Toronto. He was one of the best forwards in the game. He averaged 20 and 10. Chris Bosh was nice. Dwayne Wade is a top 75 talent. I get why you did it. So now that you're about to do it again, I want to see who you choose. Who you choose to finish this with, because it's gonna tell me everything I need to know. Even though we know how you really get down, I really want to know if you're really trying to win or not, man. Because if you go to Golden State, you're not trying to win.
Yeah, I think he's going to Cleveland. Cleveland is the only thing that makes sense. Anything else just seemed kind of phony to me. But no, Pav said they call him the greatest role player of all time.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's just, you want treatment as if you're really like that. When we seen so many times that you ain't. I can't. That Dallas series, bro. That's just like, I ain't never seen nothing like that, man. And this man think we supposed to bow down to him. No, I've never that. I know that was his first year in Miami and everything, but no, I'm sorry, man. Y'all had too much talent, bro, to lose to the Mavericks. I just know the Mavericks had just dirt and a bunch of good role players. And LeBron, if you
on that year though,
I
said the Mavericks was on one that year though.
No, I'm not taking nothing from them, but I'm sorry. Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh, y'all supposed to get that done, bro. I'm sorry. This guy, the greatest, that's the greatest role player of our time, sounds perfect.
All right, y'all. Once again, if y'all on the chat, go ahead, like and subscribe. If y'all just getting here, Go ahead, vote, answer the question. Will the Lakers make the playoffs next year? Um, just in a few minutes, we go show y'all their new lineup, who they signed. But we got one more LeBron story. So basically, hold on, get this right here. All right, yeah. So basically, one of LeBron James called Rob Pelinka a snake, and Anthony Davis agreed with it. So coming from, I'm reading this report from Fadeaway World. So it says Los Angeles Lakers president of basketball operations and general manager Rob Pelinka is a polarizing figure, and he is now coming under fire from one of LeBron James' friends. Ex-user cuffs the legend Rip Pelinka for landing an A-list center in Walker Kessler, only after both James and Anthony Davis were gone. This is what LeBron's friend said, and I quote: "This is his friend saying it's not me." Anthony Davis has practically begged Rob Pelinka to get him a center alongside him for years, and Rob didn't budge. AD got backdoored. Bron low key got backdoored, and now he want to be a competent GM. Now that the duo that won you a championship is gone, you can't make this S up. Laugh out loud, snake. So after that, Anthony Davis like left a little laughing emoji up under it, so that's why they think that he agreed with it. What's your take on that?
You kind of threw me out after you said backdoor twice. I was like, damn, like what the hell? But damn. So okay, so they saying that Rob Pelinka is a snake, right? And why is he a snake?
They basically saying now that LeBron gone, he got they calling Kessler a plus center, and they said Anthony Davis been asking him to get a center for the longest, but he never got a center. But now they saying, oh, now all of a sudden you go and get an A plus center. I don't know why they calling Kessler an A plus center, but I mean, all right.
Yeah, because I mean they said this young man only played in 5 games last year. Like he's never made an All NBA team. He's never been an All Star in his career yet. I wouldn't say A plus. Now he's a pretty solid rim protector. I give him that. But AD, I really don't want to hear what you got to say, man, because you damn near 7 foot. What you need? What you want? You want Wemby next to you? You're the center, my man. You're the center, my man. Make it happen. See, that's what's wrong with these people, man. LeBron, you always got your hand out. You need this. I need this. What, bro? Take on the challenge and get the job done, bro. But you know what's funny? In 2020, now that we think about it, what happened? Who do you have on the team? One, Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. You want them to do all the dirty work, and you want to just shoot little fadeaway 15 footers. It's just so lame to me. Like, dude, play your position, dude. So nobody want to hear that. If I was Rob Pelinka, I wouldn't have got you no. You are the center, dumb. Goofy, man. It's goofy, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just more propaganda by the LeBron James crew, man.
Ooh.
Like how's this guy A plus center? Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. We about to show you all this roster in a minute. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know who this guy is. So I can't tell you. I asked the question: do we think the Lakers will make the playoffs next year? But no, this guy, I can't tell you that. And I'm not even dissing him. I just don't know who Mike said he played in 5 games last year, so I know why I don't know who he is. You playing 5 games, I probably missed 5. It's 82 games across 30 teams. So I probably missed.
I mean, you know, some of that he was hurt, and I think some of that he was in a contract dispute, and he chose to sit.
I get it. I'm not saying he bad. I mean, obviously, like they decided to go after him instead of Duran. I mean, we'll get into that later.
Listen, bro. This the same franchise who said Lonzo Ball is gonna be in the Hall of Fame. So for them to say this guy's an A+ center is just y'all trying to pat yourself on the back.
I guess it was them that said that because Luka asked for A+ center, and that's who they signed. And instead of going after Durham, but they probably was like, "Well, we ain't getting Durham." Pistons holding on to him with a leash. Yeah, man. I think it's just more. Y'all about to see a lot of people true colors come out now that LeBron left. I mean, y'all gonna see it. Like at the end of the day, like it's like I was telling you the other day, man. This is why I don't want LeBron James with the Pistons. This is what comes along with it. All this propaganda, all these stories, all this other stuff. And now all his fans are, you know what? All his fans are hoping the Lakers lose, like don't make the playoffs next year, just so they can keep up that saying, oh, whenever LeBron leave, the team suck. Just like how they keep. I'm pretty sure you've been watching the news and everybody in the chat, y'all been watching ESPN and all that stuff. Every time somebody get on, what do they say? The Lakers were so bad the 5 years before LeBron got there. Is there any team in the NBA that do not go through a rebuild mode? Like, is there any team that's been perfect for 75 years straight since the NBA started?
And I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. Like, I understand LeBron is a talent. He is one of the greats. But that 8-year run with the Lakers, bro, really, man, like, honestly, is there anything to, like, jump over joy about? Seriously. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's just not, man.
Multiple sweeps, multiple first-round exits, multiple times not making the playoffs. Honestly, people don't even want to talk about this. If it wasn't for them creating the play-in, he wouldn't have made the playoffs probably like four or five times.
And remember, he was one of the ones that was talking about it. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
yeah. Hey, this Facts Over Feelings over here, man. Hey, if y'all just get into the chat, go ahead, subscribe, like the channel. Go ahead, answer the question we got in the chat. We're gonna let y'all know the results at the end. With the Lakers' new lineup, will the Lakers make the playoffs next year? I'm about to help y'all answer that question because I'm about to show y'all what potentially can be their starting lineup. All right, this is the Lakers' potential starting lineup next year. Yeah. One light-skinned guy, but I mean, what you think? You think they're making the playoffs? If they are, like, what seed you giving them?
well, between Kessler, Luka, and Austin Reeves, that is $475 million, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, you in trouble. Right there, you in trouble. I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that, or make this about racism, because I'm not. But we haven't seen this in a while. Right. For this many white guys to be basically, you have to spearhead this franchise. It's funny to me, but it's also like I'm not a player headache. If you can hoop, you can hoop. Mm-hmm. You know, clearly, you know, Larry Bird and Kevin McHale was them some of the coldest white boys ever to touch the court.
Yeah. So
you know it's possible, but it's gonna be difficult for them, man, because first of all, Sandro Mamas Keelisvili, whatever, from Toronto, okay. he was a backup. So now he about to be the starter. Quentin Grimes is a backup. Now he about to be the starter. Austin Reeves, he's played well. It got himself big money. He was a, what was it? Wasn't he a 2-player or a G League? He's undrafted. and Luka, we know he don't play defense. So to me, in the West, even though to me the East has gotten better with the amount of movement. Now, to me, the East is the better conference, but still, they gonna struggle to stop people, bro. Like big time, big time.
So you think they're going to the playoffs or not?
You know what?
Or playing?
I have to think about who would miss out. That means they would have to get in, and somebody. Well, they made the playoffs last year anyway. I'll give them this, man. They're gonna have to try to outscore people. You know, Luka also is gonna have to. I'm gonna say play in, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say play in.
All right. Shoot. I think I honestly think playoffs, but first round exit, and I'm gonna explain to you why. They were 9-2 when Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic played without LeBron. And then just in general without LeBron last year, the Lakers was 14-8. Now I know the team looked a little bit different, but everybody talk about what's LeBron been doing, but people forget Luka did average like 35 points a game last year. I think Austin Reeves averaged like what 25.
Yeah.
So I think you go have the scoring. The main problem is gonna be the defense, but people also forget Luka has been to a finals, and he has been to 2 Western Conference finals. So it's not like you don't have the experience of going deep in the playoffs over there. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and probably say maybe they might make the 6th seed. Because obviously, I'm just trying to think. Obviously, they're not better than. Obviously, they're not better than OKC. They're not better than the Spurs. Are they better than the Rockets?
I would say right now, I don't know when Durant is on. Amen Thompson is. They getting Van Vliet back, but yeah, it's a toss up. I would say yeah right now. Yeah.
They're not better than Denver. Do you think?
Honestly, dude, Denver need to retool some things, but because of Jokic, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and so I'm gonna say Denver better still.
Yeah, so that's like you said, that's a maybe, and it's another team I was thinking of, the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves got LaMelo and Ant-Man and Ayu Dosunmu. I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves.
Okay, so that sounds like about the 6 or 7 seed for you. So like you said, so for you, yeah, play in or 6 seed. So I'm giving them 6 seed. Like I said, you can't. I think people forgetting that Luka is also a superstar. Yeah, he don't play defense, but you can't count out the things. He can rebound, he can pass, and he can shoot. You can't count that stuff out, and you can't count out what he did doing when he was in Dallas. So
It's just when the playoffs begin, it's just a whole nother animal, man. Like, look how bad he looked against the Celtics just a couple years ago in the finals. That was horrible, man. Like, he couldn't guard anybody. He was a liability, man.
Hey, I'm not saying you're wrong, but he did. But you did just say the finals. Keyword the finals. But you're right. He don't play no defense. So that's what I'm saying. I got to give him that benefit of the doubt because he did make the finals, and I think 2 other Western Conference finals. So with that being said, I can't just be like, oh, they gonna be the 12th seed. Like some people saying, like they'll be the 12th seed, stuff like that. They do have a superstar on their team. I mean, that's whether people like to admit it or not. That's just the reality of that situation. But I can see why you would say playing, because this really don't look like this team doesn't really look like a threat too much. Because, like I said, it's really that much defense, not that much defense over there. I did hear they're trying to get Kaminga over there. So yeah, they might sign him. So we'll see what happened with that. Hey, but if you're just not coming in the chat, once again, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Go ahead and answer the question. Do you think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs next year? Yes, no, play in. Mike went with the play in. I went with they making the playoffs. So with that, let's get on to one of Mike's favorite players in the world, Malik Beasley.
Hey man, why you up here telling lies, dog? Man, you could have just told the story, man. You know that ain't one of my favorite players, dog. No, that's wrong, Smith.
Hey, he the whole reason. He the whole reason that you be getting pissed off.
Yeah.
Hey, so I got this story from Brooklyn Daily Eagle. All right. Unless you live under a rock, everybody know who watched basketball know Malik Beasley got indicted the other day for sports betting, which you're not supposed to do when you actually play the sport. So former NBA star Malik Beasley pleads not guilty to gambling charges. So Malik Beasley's lawyer said that an indicted former NBA star wants to move on with his life after pleading not guilty Wednesday to the charges that he altered his play in certain games in 2024 to enrich sports bettors and ease his own debts. Beasley, the latest big name caught up in the sweeping federal gambling investigation, said little at his arraignment in Brooklyn. He answered the judge's questions with "Yes, Your Honor," but let his lawyer Jason Goldman enter his plea. Afterward, the 6'4" shooting guard stood quietly as Goldman spoke to reporters outside the courthouse. Blah blah blah. When one asked if he had anything to say to his fans, Beasley, who played for 6 NBA teams in 9 years, missed the most recent season because he was under investigation. Instead, he played for Puerto Rican team co-owned by the rapper Bad Bunny. Wonder was he throwing games over there too. He looks forward to fighting. He's fought every day. He's presumed innocent, and that has to mean something. Oh, okay. Let's say they are the newest defendants in the gambling suite that has netted more than 3 dozen arrests, including former Miami Heat star Terry Rozier, who was accused of conspiring with friends to help them win bets, and Basketball Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups, who was accused of conspiring to fix high-stakes poker games. Oof. All right, man. Go ahead, take it away.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This is actually some legendary stuff, because if people remember in last year's free agency, before the Pistons was about to offer this man 3-year, $42 million, it came out that he was no longer a target of the feds, but he was a subject. So we assumed he was off the hook. He was cleared. Even Sean Sharania reported Malik Beasley has been cleared. So for them, an entire year later, to come back around and then indict your behind, no, bro. Yeah, you did something. Oh, you did something. If people, I sent you some footage, Smith, that I watched from some of other people podcasters. It's actually it's shameful. It's disgusting, man, because you can tell it's some fraudulent BS going on. Why in the hell are you hell bent on trying to grab a rebound or score a basket with 10 seconds left in the game and your team is up 10? if you're not trying to cover your prop bet. It's just, and then I think about in Detroit against the Knicks, he dropped the damn pass out of bounds when we was down 3.
Mm-hmm.
All of this stuff adds up. This guy owes debts to barbershops and lawyers, and he can't pay his rent. Like they saying him and he owe Ed Davis money because the guy has a gambling problem, bro. The guy earned $60 million in his career, but he has a gambling problem. So they caught up to his behind, and his basketball career is probably gonna be over with.
I thought you said it was over with. I thought you said that they cut his like they had to waive him or something.
Dog, the Pistons still own his bird rights, man. If he would have got cleared, he could have came back. But now this, to actually get indicted, it's a wrap. Look, I just think, to me, if your name is involved in stuff like this, where smoke is fire, man, you did something, bro. You did something. You just did. Like, it's just no way that you squeaky clean. I just don't believe that. I just don't.
Yeah, and then it's like they got like I think it was 4 games of proof on him.
Yeah.
And so you sent me something with the Warriors. Like basically the Warriors was losing, and it was only like 5 seconds in the game, and they got hyped. My man's made a 3-pointer or something. Like he covered the bet. It was Steph. Who else? Steph. Who else was on the bench?
It was Steph, Chris Paul, and Gary Payton's son.
Yeah. So, and my man's who the coach, the one who be posting those videos, he said that's gonna be his last time posting it. But he said he just been looking into it because he feel like it's funny. And speaking of sports betting, I know we said we're going to start talking about it more on the show, but I mean, it's a good opportunity right here. Because I know you do sports betting and you help me out with it sometimes, but I know this is like one of your fears that you talk about all the time. Just like the guys just be setting up the games and stuff. And then I seen something where somebody was like, well, it's at least one of these guys on every team. Well, it's at least one player on every team doing something like this. Basically, whether it's shaving points, trying to make sure that they get their points or do whatever. So this, I mean, kind of make you think when you're putting your money up, man, because it could work against you at the end of the day. But hey, if you're just not getting in the chat, I know somebody called us haters. Somebody said y'all some haters. Where the Lakers make the playoffs without LeBron.
Man, we ain't no damn haters.
Hey, we just asking the question, man. Hey, shout out to Dominico though. But if you just get in the chat, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, support the channel, and answer the questions. We just want to know, will the Lakers make the playoffs next year? Yes, no, and the play-in. Mike said the play-in. I said they'll make the playoffs. But hey, for anybody that's in here, we appreciate y'all for supporting. We about to move on to Jaylen Brown, man. So this guy, he funny. He a funny one. So he going to Sacramento?
Dang, I thought we was gonna talk about Jaylen Brown, bro.
We already talked about Jaylen Brown at the beginning.
Oh damn, my bad. Man, that's how you know I'm getting old. Shoot.
Hey, excuse him, y'all.
My bad.
Hey, if y'all want to hear our take on Jaylen Brown, just go ahead. Y'all can rewind the tape after we done. It'll work out for us anyways. But yeah, Jaylen Brown, man, this guy, he think he seemed to think he going to Sacramento, doing everything he could do to play for
Sacramento.
everybody but Detroit. The Lakers didn't even attempt to get him when he's the better player than Kessler. You know, like I said, I ain't seen Kessler play, but that's what everybody's saying. He's the better player. They didn't even attempt to get him. Um, and now you sent me something earlier to where they saying he might not even get the 30 million a year. So what's your take on, like, you think that's gonna hurt us? Because honestly, I don't. This is gonna get into another conversation, but you can go ahead because I was about to say I don't really know what the Pistons doing so far this offseason. But go ahead, change it during.
I honestly, man, I just think Trajan Langdon just dog walked Jalen Duren. He dog walked his agent, who's supposed to be from the NFL, and he schooled them, man. He schooled them. He showed you how to negotiate. He stood firm on what he had available, on what he wanted to offer. He ain't budged. He allowed them to go out here and embarrass themselves. The teams that Duren wanted to talk with and holler at, like the Lakers, they pivoted and got Kessler. They off the board. He's letting them know, you don't think I talk to people in this league? You don't think I talk to other GMs? You don't think I know what these people got available on their books, on their salary cap? Don't nobody have enough to give you. The most anybody could give you from any other team outside Detroit was 4 year at $177. Now I don't know if Detroit has something lower than that, but I feel like Trajan was pretty confident that Doom was not going to be able to make up that $100 million more he's seeking. He was trying to get his full 287 is what I'm figuring. And it's just sad because this is your first go round. This is your first best season of your career. But at the same time, for the second year in a row, once again, you did not look like yourself. You look lost out there in the court. The drop off from points is insane. It's a full 10 points. During you overplayed your hand. You thought Detroit was gonna flip. You thought Trajan was gonna walk back to you with their tail between their legs, and they didn't. They said, you go out, you find whatever you can, and we're still gonna match it. But they knew nobody else had nothing to offer. They knew it. When you talk about going to Sacramento, you tripping, bro. You tripping. You talk about going to one of the worst franchises in pro basketball, all because you want a couple who know. I hope he understands the business side of things now, and how, you know, it's still a business, and your feelings, it could be hurt, but at the same time, we have to protect ourselves as a franchise. We cannot throw that type of money at you, looking the way you look in the playoffs. Now, maybe one day you get there, but for right now, they like we don't feel comfortable with giving you 30% of our salary cap. But if you want to test the waters, you go right ahead and see what you can get.
No, yeah, you're right because so I think you said it all. But I'm gonna just say this: I really think that he should get rid of his agent, and I'm saying
Oh
this.
yeah. Oh, his agent getting fired. Oh, his agent getting fired for sure.
Well,
I'm firing him, dog, for sure.
I'm gonna say this because from the way it seemed like his agent is, it seemed like he go end up staying with the Pistons. But I don't want it to be no bad blood, and he take it out on a court and trying
Right.
to force us to trade him. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those things like that. Like Jimmy Butler was doing. Like, I mean, he ain't no star like that to be doing no stuff like that. But like, and I hope he get him an agent that can just like explain to him like the situation and sit him down and just be like, look, you got to understand, like, yeah, you did your thing during the season, but in the playoffs where it matters, like, these are the numbers. This is what happened. And right now, you got to take this, but you got to play at this level, you know. If you want, you just got to put in a little bit more time. And like I told you, I would just have him sign a 2-year deal. I mean, I know he was already waiting. You said that the other day, but you didn't prove yourself. Bottom line. And somebody needs to explain that to him. And I don't think it's gonna be this agent that he has right now. But moving on from that, man, how confident do you feel right now about the Pistons off season? Because me personally, I don't really like the way our off season going. Like I feel like we gonna get Duran, but other than that, they still got us as having the number 1 seed, finishing number 1 next year. But yeah, I don't know. Have you heard anything? Are we gonna make any moves? Like why didn't we pursue Jaylen Brown? I would have traded Duran for him.
Yeah, it would have looked better for the Celtics because everybody's tripping on you guys basically receiving Paul George, who's a bag of bones at this point. I mean, no disrespect to him. You know, Paul George in his heyday, I loved him when he was in Indiana and he was going against LeBron in the Heat. You know, he was a young guy and he was, you know, he's just not the same player anymore. So you know, to me, I need to be talking about Maxey or Edgecombe. And clearly they wasn't about to give up either one of them. So for Brad Stevens to settle on a 36-year-old who was just in violation and missed 25 games for PEDs is actually insane. It's insane. They said Windhorst was on the phone with one of the general managers while he was driving. And he said, had he not been driving, he said, luckily he was at a red light because he couldn't believe what Brad Stevens did. It's unthinkable. So, you know, that tells me, man, as Trajan, I actually like the offseason he has so far for the Pistons. I actually like it. But it's still showing me you have not been aggressive enough because for them to give up Jaylen Brown for that crap, you trying to tell me they wouldn't have took Duran and Duran and Holland and a future first or second? Like, I'm sure they would have.
Yeah.
You're not being aggressive. There's something going wrong. And a lot of these guys that we've been targeting are they're not available anymore. I don't know if they're gonna try to get Hero still. I don't know if they're still talking about Trey Murphy. But
shoot, even Kawhi.
Yeah, we just
why would Kawhi want to go to Toronto but not Detroit?
And we really 15 minutes away from each other. It's just
and we closer to a championship than them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I don't even understand that. It's like I'm not saying we have a terrible offseason. I'm just saying I kind of thought something would land, something bigger would land for us. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree with that. But here's what people gotta understand, man. You picked up one of the best guards in college basketball in Abuka Okori. He had a low turnover rate. He scored 83% of his points unassisted, meaning he can create his own shot and get his, which is a good sign for the Pistons because we need somebody outside of Cade that can make a damn bucket. So, to me, A+, Trajan. Then in the second round, you go get one of the best shot blockers, if not the best shot blocker in college basketball, and Ugonna Onyenso. So them two right there are huge pickups because you let Stu go, but now you get a 7-footer who's younger and hungry. You picked up Isaiah Joe. The last 3 straight seasons, he's shooting close to 40% from 3. And he's sitting on OKC's bench pretty much, bro. And then you go get John Collins, who to me is an upgrade, at least offensively, from Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
This guy shot 37% or better in the last 3 seasons from 3. And this times he gonna give you 20 and 10 easily. You've added a new look to this team with Joe, Okuri, and John Collins. Those are 3 additions to this roster that we did not have last year. You talking about guys like Karis LeVert and Herter and Dennis Jenkins that you were basically dependent on. Now you got these 3 guys that take the load off of some. That is pressure. Okay, that's just a fact. So while it might not have been a big name yet, those 3 additions is gonna help. People gotta understand that.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you're right. Like I said, we still Vegas still got us number 1 to come out the East. So, I mean,
Well, I think if I saw that graphic, Smith, that was just showing the last year's standings.
no,
I don't think that was.
It's not the standards. I'll put it back up. It's showing.
Was that a projection? That's a projection for next year?
Yeah. That's.
I thought it said 22. It said 2025, 2026, bro. It said, yeah, East finished 2025. That's just how where everybody finished last year.
All right.
Subject to change.
No, this is from DraftKings, man.
So they saying that they gonna have us to finish number 1?
Because the 76ers was the 76ers the 7th seed?
Yes, I told you. Yes. That's from last year, Smith.
All right. Well, anyways, hey, we kind of ran over time today, but hey, we appreciate everybody for coming in. Facts over feelings. Please like, share, subscribe. Hey, even though we about to roll out, y'all can still answer these questions. Will the Lakers make the playoffs? We ain't trying to hate on nobody or nothing like that. It's just a question. But yeah, please hit that subscribe button and like button. We appreciate y'all. Facts over feelings. We out.